In the heart of the Midwest lies St. Louis, a city teeming with rich history, vibrant culture, and remarkable landmarks. But like every city, St. Louis has its lesser-known, shadowed side. Here's our list of the top 20 most dangerous areas to avoid when traveling to St. Louis, Missouri. North St. Louis had always been a puzzle to visitors. Despite its proximity to the city center, it remained a place few ventured. North St. Louis was a world apart, a region where the echoes of a once thriving industrial heartland now whispered of decay and neglect. Abandoned factories stood as sentinels of a bygone era, their windows shattered like broken dreams. It was here that the soul of the city could be felt most profoundly, in the silent streets and the whispers of history carried on the wind. Walnut Park East and Walnut Park West are twin neighborhoods, mirroring each other in their struggles. Once filled with families and children playing in the streets, these neighborhoods now wore the heavy mantle of high crime rates. Houses with boarded-up windows stood as monuments to a past when life was simpler and safer. The sense of community still lingered, but it was often overshadowed by the harsh reality of daily survival. Delmar Loop, with its intricate network of streets and alleys, was a place where every corner seemed to have a story. Tales of hardship and hope intermingled in this neighborhood. It was a place where the past and present collided, creating a tapestry woven with threads of resilience. Despite the challenges, Delmar Loop held a certain charm for those who looked beyond the surface, revealing the strength and spirit of its residents. Hamilton Heights and the Ville are neighborhoods marked by their history and their resilience. Hamilton Heights, with its tree-lined streets, once bustled with life and laughter. Now, it stood as a reminder of the fragility of prosperity, with many homes falling into disrepair. The Ville, on the other hand, carried a rich cultural heritage, being the birthplace of many African-American leaders and artists. Yet, the legacy was overshadowed by modern-day struggles, making it a place both revered and feared. Fairground Neighborhood, with its proximity to the iconic Fairground Park, had an air of nostalgia. The park, once a gathering place for families and friends, now seemed a ghost of its former self. The neighborhood around it, too, echoed this transformation. Safety concerns kept many away, but those who lived there knew of the deep community bonds that remained hidden beneath the surface. College Hill was a name that spoke of higher aspirations, yet the reality was starkly different. The neighborhood, marred by crime, stood in sharp contrast to its once aspirational moniker. Still, amidst the challenges, the spirit of education and betterment lingered, with local schools and community centers striving to provide hope and opportunities. St. Louis Place, a neighborhood of contrasts, held within its boundaries both the remnants of grandeur and the marks of neglect. The historic buildings, with their architectural beauty, stood juxtaposed against modern-day struggles. Walking through St. Louis Place was like traversing a timeline of the city's highs and lows, each block telling a different chapter of its storied past. Wells Goodfellow is a place where time seemed to stand still. The neighborhood, notorious for crime, had an eerie stillness during the day and a palpable tension at night. Yet, there was a sense of community resilience here, a determination to reclaim the streets and restore the neighborhood's former glory. It was a place where every small victory was hard-won and deeply cherished. Covenant Blue Grand Center, known for its cultural attractions, is a paradox. While it housed theaters, galleries, and museums, certain parts of the neighborhood were best avoided. This duality made it a place of both allure and caution. Visitors often marveled at the cultural richness, while remaining wary of the shadows that lurked in less-traveled streets. Kingsway East and Greater Ville are neighborhoods that carried the weight of high crime rates, yet they were also places of great potential. Kingsway East, with its historic homes and tree-lined streets, hinted at a time when it was a sought-after address. Greater Ville, with its deep roots in African-American history, remained a place of cultural significance. Both neighborhoods were fighting to reclaim their narratives, striving for a future where their potential could be realized. Academy and Gravois Park are areas where the lines between safety and danger were often blurred. Academy, with its proximity to major thoroughfares, was a neighborhood in transition, caught between decay and redevelopment. Gravois Park, known for its vibrant Latino community, was a place of cultural richness, but also of safety concerns. In both neighborhoods, the juxtaposition of progress and struggle was evident. Old North St. Louis and Carr Square are neighborhoods steeped in history. Old North St. Louis, with its cobblestone streets and historic buildings, was a place of charm and caution. Efforts to revitalize the area were underway, but the past shadows still loomed large. Carr Square, with its public housing projects, was a neighborhood marked by economic struggles. Yet, within these communities, the spirit of resilience and the hope for a better future were ever present. Mark Twain is a neighborhood that carried the name of a literary giant but bore the burden of modern-day challenges. The neighborhood, with its high crime rates, was often avoided by outsiders. Yet, for those who called it home, it was a place of tight-knit community and unyielding hope. The struggles were real, but so was the determination to create a safer, more prosperous future. Near North Riverfront, an industrial area had an eerie, desolate feel. The warehouses and factories that once buzzed with activity now stood silent, their emptiness a stark reminder of economic shifts. The area, particularly unsafe at night, held stories of a booming past and a challenging present. It was a place where the ghosts of industry still lingered, whispering tales of prosperity and decline. O'Fallon Park area is a neighborhood with a mix of residential and commercial areas faced significant safety concerns, especially after dark. The streets, once filled with the hustle and bustle of daily life, now seemed quieter, more cautious. Yet, within the community, there were efforts to bring about change, to create a safer environment for the future generations. Each of these 20 places in St. Louis carries its unique story, a blend of past glory and present challenges. They are neighborhoods shaped by history, where the echoes of prosperity and the whispers of hardship coexist. While they are areas travelers are advised to avoid, they are also places of deep community ties and unyielding resilience. If you enjoyed this video and find it helpful on your travels, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment below.